That's correct, my lord.
Okay.
I would like to say, my lord, that it is a 5-page statement, and a lot happened, so I could sometimes mix that up a little bit.
There is, of course, the possibility that you can refresh your memory if you need to. There's nothing wrong with that. It's admissible in law. So if you're uncertain, make the request and we'll see how to deal with it. Okay.
Thank you, my lord.
I listened to this clip live and I said, wait a minute, I have to rewind. What in the courtrooms over there in the Western Cape goes on? It is smooth sailing over there. It is nice, okay? It is nice. The witness, who is a police officer, one of the first police officers who were at the crime scene. I just had to pause because, you know, a crime scene, usually there's a body. And at this crime scene, there was blood. But there was no child. There were substances that these adults were taking, but the child was nowhere to be found. I wonder if they'd question the brother, what they will find out. I mean, the story of JOSHLIN is really crazy to me. It's just so many unanswered questions, but they're already in trial. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen with this case. And I'll continue to follow it as closely as I can, as best as I can hear everything. So in this clip, the SAPS member says that, listen, his affidavit. And if you don't know why I'm saying affidavit, that is the popular words of Mzansi Unfiltered in the Senzo Mayor trial, where, you know, there's a lot of undone-donnies over there. It's been ongoing. It's a long trial. This one seems to be smooth sailing, fast moving, fast paced. And you know what? As for the judge, okay, the brother, okay, my brother, my lord, my brother to Judge Rutter, he is my lord, Nathan Erasmus. Listen, he's growing on me, okay? He is growing on me. Yesterday, I was teasing him with the farmer's hat, or is it the safari hat, and the Zazas when they went for their in-local inspection. And wait a minute, let's talk about that inspection for a second. I think I picked up a little bit of heat in the comment section, and I said to myself, are you holding me responsible for Kelly and her being in shackles because I'm a woman? Is that what we're doing now? I did not arrest Kelly Smith. I did not put her in shackles and make her go for the local inspection. I'm very happy there was a local inspection, okay? I am very happy there was a local inspection. And someone even said sometimes when the accused go back to the crime scene, that can help them jog their memories. Listen, these are people who were highly intoxicated, okay? They had the substances within them, okay? The substances that we cannot mention on this channel and on this YouTube platform, because YouTube doesn't play that game, okay? They had substances in them. That is why, you know, there was a lot of incoherent behavior with them. So how are you holding me, a YouTuber, responsible for the shackles on her feet? I think that sometimes we need to take a pause and take a moment and, you know, redirect our energies to the appropriate departments. I think you can speak to your local MP if you have issues with shackles. I am in no position to be able to change that. But you know what? I've gone down a rabbit hole and I digress. Let's get back into the purpose of today's video. All right. So I wanted to say Judge Nathan Erasmus is really growing on me. He literally told the witness, guys, did you hear him? The witness said, I'm really sorry. It's just that my affidavit is 5 pages long and I might not remember some of the stuff. Remember, this was done about a year ago, okay? But the judge says, you know what? It is possible, okay, for you to refresh your mind, okay? And just, if you can't remember anything, just indicate to us and we'll make a decision at that time. Does that not sound so gracious? Like, I feel like the witness is over in... We are not used to this, okay? Those of us who've been following the Senzo Mayor trial, we are not used to such grace in the courtroom, such kindness, such humility. And the police member is like he's so honest. He is so honest. Like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. And he had made a mistake with the name of the street, and he's like, listen, it's a 5-page affidavit. I don't remember everything I wrote, okay? But if you jog my memory, it will come back to me. And the judge stops and says, at any time, okay? Anytime. Let us know you can't remember, that's fine. And he is under oath. So you'd rather say I don't remember than to say something under oath, which will then put you in contempt of court later on. Because listen, what you say in court could be the reason someone goes through to life imprisonment. So I think that is admirable of this judge and what he said. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But let me give you a quick summary of what happened in court to those of you who are not watching the procession. Is it a procession? The proceedings. Did I say procession? I'm sorry about that. Those of you who are not watching the proceedings live. So this is what happened. This is the trial, and there are 3 accused. Those accused are the boyfriend, okay, who is Jaquin Bota Apollos, Stefano Van Rijn, who is the friend to the boyfriend, and of course, the star of the show, as she calls herself, my daughter has made me famous. While everyone is searching for her daughter, that is the comment that she made, and it just sticks like a sore thumb. Kelly Smith. So here is what happened yesterday, which was Friday at the time that you're watching this video. So day 5, JOSHLIN Smith's disappearance case. The 3rd police officer, Sergeant Mayor Milston from FCS unit, that was called to the scene on the 20th of February 2024, took a stand on Thursday, the 6th of March 2025. Just because the judge took the stand on Thursday, the 6th of March 2025, and then the judge ordered the in loco inspection in the Saldanha Bay, Cape Town. Sergeant Milston continued with his testimony on Friday the 7th of March at the Western Cape High Courts, which is being held at the Saldanha Multipurpose Center, where we're having difficulty hearing anything, but I digress. Sergeant Milston testified that Kelly Smith could be heard saying her child is making her famous. He also testified that on the day he was there, Kelly and her boyfriend Bota did not join the community for the search of JOSHLIN. Is that not a telltale sign that they know that, what are you guys searching for? They know what happened to her. Is JOSHLIN still alive? That is my biggest question in all this. Is she still alive? But let's continue on. He said they did take the biology dog from the K9 unit to help with the search. The biology dog managed to lead the police to the couple's shack, to the bed where they found the sheet and the pillowcase with blood stains and blood smudges. That broke my heart. That really, really broke my heart. What type of environment was JOSHLIN in? Was she in a happy home? Was she a happy child? What is JOSHLIN's story? What is JOSHLIN's real story? Where is the brother? Where is the brother who was there on that day? Is he able to give an account of what happened? I would hate for a child to be put through court proceedings, but this child was there the whole time when the adults were doing the substances. Let me know your thoughts. Should the child be questioned? But let's continue. They learned that on Monday, the 19th of February, 2024, the day that JOSHLIN disappeared, Kelly left her boyfriend with the care of her 2 older children, while the youngest was at crash. The 2 school-going children were not at school because their school uniforms were dirty. Even though the first reason that Kelly gave was that, they were sick. but then suddenly jiggy, okay? I'm gonna go to, no, the uniforms were dirty. Which is it? Were they sick or were the uniforms dirty? But when they talk about the uniform story, it still breaks my heart even recounting it to you guys, that the reason that the uniforms were dirty is because they did not have soap. If you have enough money to purchase substances, clearly you can also choose to purchase soap for the kids' laundry. But that is clearly not what they chose to do with the money that they had in their possession. A child is missing, so everything is going to be looked at with a fine-tooth comb just to get the answers, because the adults who are supposed to be looking after her are not saying what happened to her. All the police officials so far have expressed that Kelly was so nonchalant, okay? She was so nonchalant about her missing child, except for her being famous. Like, that was what stood out to her, that she was famous. Not where is my daughter, not where did she sleep, not who has her. It was, my daughter has made me famous. All police officials so far have expressed that Kelly was nonchalant about her missing child. Except when it came to her boyfriend. Oh my goodness, she came alive on needing to know his whereabouts, okay? That's where they saw her personality come up. I'm not sure if they then also saw color come to her face as well as she spoke of her boyfriend. Umjolo, guys, umjolo. Each time she did not know where her boyfriend was, she would cry. What? Say what now? She would cry. Okay, so each time she didn't know where the boyfriend was, she would cry. And when the police wanted to separate her from the boyfriend, she would cry. She needed to be with her boyfriend, okay? She had a dependency. She has a dependency with this guy. Are they being held in the same prison? I'm just asking, okay? I'm just asking. A lot of you have asked this particular question in the comment section. I don't know, okay? I do not know. I do not know the answer to what's going on with Kelly. As soon as I know, I'll definitely do a video on it, okay? But I think where a child is involved, they don't talk about it. I did watch a video. I think I'll look for it and I'll see if I can pin it. There was a woman who was arrested in Malaysia for possession of substances, okay? She was found in possession at the airport. She was arrested, but she happened to have been pregnant, and she gave birth to the baby over there in the Malaysia, and then the child was raised in the prison with the mother. And then up till the time she turned 5, I think at the age of 5 is when they say, nope, where the child has to go. So then that is when they contacted the South African that's when they contacted South African social workers, and arrangements were made for the child to be brought back to South Africa. This child was born in the prison to be brought back to South Africa. And then I'm assuming the relatives of the mother who was arrested are the ones who, yes, actually it is. The grandmother met with the granddaughter at the airport, and, you know, the social workers do the social worker things. Obviously, because it's a child, the story is not well documented, obviously for the privacy of the child. So, with that said, I'm assuming because it's a child, that is why there's very, very little information that is being shared about this, with the exception, of course, of JOSHLIN, who is an international story, because she's missing. And we need to know where she is, and somebody needs to find her, or whoever has her, please release her. Okay, I went on a long digression there, but let's continue on. Kelly would cry whenever she's separated from her boyfriend. Like, hello? Your daughter is missing and you are crying for your boyfriend. I wish they could play us those clips. But let's continue listening on. Malston then said he did ask Botha's friend Van Ryn as to when last did he visit the couple. He said 2 days prior. Van Ryn said he thought the other lady who ended up being the fourth to be arrested, and that is Laurentia Lambert. She turned state witness. She went from being in the arrested in the dock, accused number 4, to being released to being a state witness. So I'm waiting patiently for her to take the stand. So Van Ryn said he thought the other lady who ended up being the fourth to be arrested, that she could have sold the child for Umuti. No, I'm mixing them up. I'm sorry. Accused number 4 is the Sangoma. Upumza Sikak, the one whose house they went to see in the inspection. So therefore, that fourth suspect was arrested. Pumza was arrested with Kelly, Bota, and Stefano. However, she was then released because, evidence was not evidencing. Okay, it was not evidencing. So that is the update. But this case, guys, actually has an end date. Okay, it's going to continue running all the way. No, it's not an end date. I think it's the end of the term. So this case is going to run every day until the 25th of March, 2025. And that is it from me today. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your commentary. Let me know what you think about this all. Let me know your thoughts about JOSHLIN's mother, Kelly Smith, crying for her boyfriend and shedding no tears for her child. Absolutely devastating. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I see the subscriptions. Thank you, guys. I see you guys watching the story as well. Thank you so much. Remember to comment. Remember to share. Remember to like. We want to keep JOSHLIN's story alive until she is brought back home safe and sound. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload.